Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to these videos. Today we're going to be doing a forecast for the sign of Pisces. So I've already shuffled the cards and dealt them face down. We're going to flip them over together and see what's in store for the next couple of weeks. Now I always look at a particular person the way I do my readings, and this person is most likely just you yourself, Pisces, but it can be somebody who you're connecting with. So let's go ahead and get started. The first position, and I'm going to explain these as I go, is the position of the back, which is recent events or stuff, energies that are still lingering around this person, stuff that's at their back. So the first combination, so it's one tarot card and one oracle card, is going to be the Hanged Man upside down coupled with the Sun, and the Sun is also upside down. All right. So, oh wait. No, that is right. Okay, sorry. I thought the Hangman was right side up for a second. It's hard to tell because it's the Hangman. Is he upside down? He's right side up. The Hangman's upside down, which actually means coming out of a period of being kind of stuck, being kind of forced into an awkward, unpleasant situation that ends up perhaps being good for you in the long run, but it still sucks while it's happening. So that's what's been going on for this person. It's not fun. That's enforced doubly by the fact that the Sun is upside down. So this is definitely a bummer. This is literally an ongoing bummer for this person. And if this is you, Pisces, you'll know if something's going on around, it has been going around you, that just sucks. Or maybe you've just been feeling this, but it's not just a feeling because it comes with a situation. The Hangman isn't a feeling, it's a situation. So it's like there is an actual, you're in a situation. It's like your environment or the position you've been put in that actually makes it a shitty situation. And this may be just ongoing. Let's keep going. I am going to do a clarification card for all of these, but only after I flip the cards over. So let's keep moving on. There's 5 positions. The next position is the position of the head, what this person is thinking, what are their thoughts. So the cards I have here are, the 7 of Swords upside down with the heart right side up. So, wow. So the position that they've been put in is actually to have to come clean, I think, about a lie, or come clean about how they feel. Come clean about how they feel, and they weren't forward about it to begin with. Now, this is what they're thinking. So it's like they're thinking about this. It's like, I want to come clean because it's kind of like, again, this cloud is like looming over them, and it's caused by the situation. And apparently, it seems like this person can actually solve it by coming clean with how they feel. I think they've been withholding it. Okay, let's keep going. The next position is the position of the heart, how they feel, or what this person wants, what's in their heart. So the 2 cards I have are the 9 of Swords upside down with the Moon. Wow. What they would love to do is to have this burden lifted, to have this ongoing, like I said, like cloud dispersed. They want the burden lifted, the cloud dispersed. That's what they would love. And, this is the burden, this is the burden, the mental burden. And then this is kind of like just the fact, the Moon is kind of just highlighting the fact that it's ongoing, really. And it's also highlighting emotions too here. Because it's like, yeah, it is a burden, could be anxiety, but I feel it's just more of a weight here in their heart. They really want to come clean about it. They really want to clarify something that may have been misleading or may have been withheld previously. Okay, the next position is the position of the hand. What this person's actually doing. So the cards I have are the Wheel of Fortune with that's coal. All right, it looks like, I don't know, a rock, but it's actually supposed to represent coal, which is like a little bit obstinate, a little bit inert, right? Inert. And but with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like trying to work with what you have, trying to make turn your fortunes around with what you have. All right, turn your fortunes around with the Wheel of Fortune, and this is you may not be working with the best materials. You may not, like I was saying, you're in a shitty situation, but you're kind of, this person, again, you'll know if it's you, and you'll also, probably know if this is someone who at this point, who you're connecting with, is just trying to work with what they got. That's all. But there is something else to this too. The last position. This is the position of the foot, where they're going, short-term future. So we have the Six of Cups here, upside down with the eye. Interesting. I feel like this person continues to withhold their feelings. That's a Six of Cups upside down, because if they weren't going to withhold their feelings, it would be right side up. All right? And the eye is, they're just watching and not speaking. They're like watching, stalking, and keeping to themselves, keeping this bottled up, just watching, keeping it in. Why? I don't know. Okay, let's clarify, because I think at the root of the problem, it's like the situation. I really need to know what this is. What is the situation that we're stuck in? I feel like this is kind of really going to tell me a lot here. So let's start there for clarification cards. So the Hanged Man. Tell me about the Hanged Man with the Sun. This is the position of the back. This is the ongoing, this is the actual problem. The actual problem. Tell me about the Hangman upside down, the Sun upside down. Tell me about the Hangman upside down. The Sun upside down for my Pisces. I need to shuffle. Oh, there we go. All right. That one. Taurus upside down. A lack of progress, being stuck, being mired, just things being slowed down to almost a halt, or just a halt, honestly. Three cards came out, but they were sort of separate, so I'm not sure if they're relevant. Let's take a look. Maybe they are. So I have the 1. I don't see what that has to do with anything. Let's see. And then I've got Scorpio and Uranus. Oh, well, the Scorpio is, again, reinforcing how this situation, and I feel like it could be see, Scorpio is like, it is painful. The situation is painful. It's sort of like a dull pain. That's what I'm getting with Scorpio. And that also what I'm getting with Uranus here, upside down. Because Uranus right side up, remember, is lightning, right? It's not dull at all. Uranus is in fact sharpness. Like, it is, it's the moment, right? It's very much like pinpoint accuracy, like that lightning strike moment, and that's not the case here. This is like an ongoing dull pain. The 1 is throwing me off here. The number 1 has to just do, it has to do with yourself, you know, your own ego. It has to do with, it could be that this is, you know, somewhat embarrassing with the 1 here, but it's not upside down, so we'll ignore that one. Let's keep going. So I still don't know. I still want to know more about this Hanged Man, okay? And this combination. Like, tell me more about it. I feel like I haven't learned enough about it. Tell me more about this Hanged Man. Tell me what this Hanged Man. Oh, there we go. All right, the 8. Yeah, this is something we've kept to ourselves. Again, it's like something we've been withholding. The 8 is withholding. It's like creating boundaries. It's building walls is the 8. It could just be that we haven't been able to get the things we've been like going for in general here. This could just be a general malaise, a general gloomy cloud. You know, I'm getting just a lack of progress, a lack of getting the things we truly desire. Yeah, a lack of expansion. And definitely a lack of, especially in the romantic department, as I'm kind of glancing at these cards, especially in the romantic department. let's keep going, and let's just move on to the position of the head. What is this thing we're withholding? I mean, it is our feelings. I think it's how we feel. Like I was just saying, if it's in a romantic department, then yeah, it could be that the reason why we're not having any luck in a romantic department is because we never tell people how we feel. That could definitely inhibit the situation. Let's take a look at this Seven of Swords, excuse me, upside down with the heart. Time with the Seven of Swords upside down with the heart. Time with the Seven of Swords. Time with the Seven of Swords. Time with the Seven of Swords, please. Okay. The mind upside down here in the position of the mind. Interesting. So it's like, get it off your mind. Get it off your chest, get it off your mind. Speak your mind. Be yourself and truly express how you feel, rather than holding things back. That sort of a thing here. I also have the Princess on the bottom, which could have something to do with just being shy, you know? Like, this person is like maybe even consciously acknowledging that they're shy. Like, man, I really should speak how I truly feel. You know, they're actually thinking about this. Let's move to the position of the heart. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's shy, Pisces. You would know if this is you again. So, again, this is the Nine of Swords with the moon here. It's like, it's like, I wish I wasn't always feeling like this. I wish I didn't always have this cloud over my, you know, maybe you're depressed. Let's see. It could be depression. And yet, this person is acting like they're just fine. I feel like they're making the best out of the situation. So it can't be total depression, because a person's real depression doesn't, you know, do a whole lot. Okay, so the card that came out is the bread. In the position of the heart, yeah, this is like, so like I was saying, it's like the reason that this is all tied to, it's like we haven't been getting the things we want or need for a while. And this is just in our thoughts now. And therefore, it's in our heart and our thoughts now. You know, that reverberates. And the bread is what we need. So we haven't been getting what we truly desire or the things we feel like we need. There's like a sense of, and I think this might be like emotional, like more on the line of like emotional, interpersonal, that sort of a thing. Not like financial. I'm not getting a lot of pentacles here. Let's take a look at the action here. What's this person doing? Like turning their situation. This is like I'm saying, working with what they got. Some with the Wheel of Fortune with the coal. Some with the Wheel of Fortune, the coal. Oh, jeez, I almost dropped that. Pay better attention. All right, 1 second. I just need a drink. Hold on. Okay. All right. Wheel of Fortune. Come on. Why is it taking so long today, man? These cards are really slow. Not always this slow. I have like paralysis. Come on, Wheel of Fortune. Maybe they don't want to say anything. I don't know what's going on. Let me do another bridge shuffle. Maybe there's nothing left to clarify, you know. Maybe I've just said it. They are slow today in general, though. Oh, shit. Okay, and then we have an explosion of cards. See, I knew this was coming. All right. So the cards that came out that appear to be relevant, because first the foot by itself flipped over. So this is, again, the foot is making progress, is getting shit done, it's staying active, and this person is moving, you know? Other cards, the 3 other cards that came out off to the side, let's see if they're relevant, because it was like 1 and then these 3. I have Aries, which is to, like, that's drive, energy, action. It could be that they've been continuing to, you stay active, just in general. I got the foot and Aries. This is activity. I have Leo upside down with the bed also, though. So it could be that we're staying active, like at home, like we're exercising, we're doing, videos, but this isn't like going out with friends. This isn't like going to the gym. This isn't like playing sports, right? Not with the bed in Leo here. This is more like keeping in general active or doing the best we can with what we got, which might just be our living room and a yoga mat or whatever it is that you do. But that's just one example of this energy. Anything else about this Wheel of Fortune? Anything else about this? Okay. Alright. Cards that came out. Venus upside down, Gemini, and the Manticore. Okay. So, it is a bit annoying. That's the Manticore. The Manticore is always annoying or irritating. And it's annoying that we can't really get together with people, like in this picture, Gemini, that we can't mingle. That's Gemini, okay? And it's not exactly what we would, the situation, the optimal scenario that we would like. That's Venus upside down. That is a distaste for this. An annoying distaste for the fact that we just have we have to work with what we got. We have to, instead of going to the gym, we have to follow a freaking, instead of seeing a personal trainer, we got to watch a YouTube video. It's like making these sorts of substitutions. This is what we have to do. It sucks, but this person is doing it, and hopefully this is you, actually, Pisces, because it sounds like you're doing good. You're making the best of what you got. Let's clarify the last position. So this is, again, just maintaining that withholding and also the spying, looking around, keeping to yourself. Might be just kind of like keeping your feelings to yourself, keeping to yourself, maybe just with the eye is like just watching from a distance, This is like Facebook, TV, or just, let's see, what's the Six of Cups? Upside down, please, for my Pisces. What's the Six of Cups? What's the Six of Cups? Oh, there we go. I have the key, but the key is upside down. Okay. Well, the key... See, this is strange because on the bottom I have Death upside down. So it's like the situation doesn't change, and yet the key is upside down here. It's like the ball's in someone's court, someone else's court, effectively, but nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Oh, because I feel like there's no control. There's just no control over the situation, and therefore the situation hasn't changed. I don't understand why we can't just share our feelings, because again, that was like going back to this here. Why can't we just speak our mind? They're thinking about it. It would certainly make them feel better if they could just get it off their chest that they're just sick of doing this whole thing where they have to make do with the shitty version of what they would really like to have, that they've been living with a subpar standard for a long time, But I feel like this is going to continue on even in the short-term future. It's kind of out of their hands, and this is going to continue where we watch from afar for the things we want and like and hope for, but we don't necessarily get that yet. All right, let's get some advice. All right, we're going to do, per usual, one tarot card and one oracle card, or however many decide to just flop out in a giant cluster. They tend to do whatever they want, so let's see. Tell me advice for my Pisces, please. Anything they should be focusing on, like doing, positive advice, things that are going to help them, focusing their attention on these things. Just general advice, please, Pisces. Advice to my Pisces, please. Advice to my Pisces. Okay, oh, there we go. The Eight of Swords, upside down. Okay, so I feel like this is a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Building your own cage around you. Like caging yourself in. You're caging yourself in with with this whole this whole withholding. This is saying like let it all go. Like step outside the box. That's what this is saying. That's what the Eight of Swords upside down is saying. It's like you need to step outside this self-created like box where like you just don't see things outside this structure you've created. Like it's like this person is like completely blindfolded, but it's because she's surrounded by these swords. She's placed herself, right? Come out of that. Let me just take a look at the bottom, see if there's anything relevant here. Okay, Seven of Wands, which is to say like steady forward. If this is, pertaining to the last reading where that was you, Pisces, kind of like chugging along, like doing the best you can with what you got, then that's, kind of keeping with that. Let's see what Oracle card comes out. Oh, wow, again, the Moon. Okay, yeah. So, I kind of feel like also this does have to do with like emotional, there is a bit of a heavy emotional vibe here, and it's creating a mental block, like because you feel bad, like you think about things that make you feel bad, it's like almost like a self-perpetuating cycle here. On the bottom is Pluto, anxiety. Underneath that, the Tower. If we can just get to this Tower, then we can certainly get over this anxiety. The Tower is the higher perspective, okay? The Tower is the higher perspective. The Tower is coming out of that box. So something about this is like a perception thing, like change your perception of the situation, and then you'll be out of that box. And you won't have that, again, remember that the Hanged Man, you won't have that Hanged Man energy around you quite so strongly. Okay, Pisces, so that was your reading. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel. That would be great, and I would see you next week if you would.